YouTube is loaded. So now, can I have Van Buren Allen?
Right now, Judge.
Hey, Mr. Allen, best you can you raise your right hand for me? Do you swear the testimony you're about to give me will be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir, I do.
Thank you. Put your hand down. I am about to share my screen with you.
I do.
Okay, let's see. All right. Do you see the screen, sir?
Yes, sir, I do.
Is your name Van Allen?
Yes, sir.
Are you the same Van Allen with this cause number 728-548, who's charged with the offense of assault causing bodily injury and family violence case? Is that you?
Yes, sir.
This case is a Class A misdemeanor. It's possible in your case that you can be punished anywhere from a minimum of 72 hours in jail up to maximum 6 months in jail. In addition, there's a fine possible anywhere. Excuse me, let me back up again. A Class A misdemeanor, it's possible you can be punished anywhere from a minimum of 0 days in jail up to 1 year in jail. In addition, there's a fine anywhere from $0 to $4,000. Do you understand what you're charged with and what the possible punishment could be in your case?
Yes, sir, I do.
I'm looking now at a document entitled Defendant's Consent to Plead by Video that you have signed and that your attorney signed. When you signed this document, you told me that it was okay to do this by video. We do not have to do this in open court. Is that correct, sir?
Correct, yeah. So that's what happened.
Okay. Whatever that background noise is, can someone please mute themselves? Mr. Allen, I'm now looking at a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights, and you signed it and your attorney signed it. Did you go over this document with your attorney?
Yes, Your Honor, I did.
Did your attorney explain this document to you?
Yes, Your Honor.
And do you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, hold on. Let me sign this document.
Yes, sir.
Are you a citizen of this country, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm now looking at a document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal. You have signed it and your attorney signed it. When you signed this document, what you did was you told me, Judge, I understand that if my attorney makes a plea bargain agreement for me with the prosecutor, if you follow that plea bargain, I understand I will not have a right to appeal. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
So then, to the offense of assault causing bodily injury, family violence case, how do you plead, sir? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
And you understand that on a plea of no contest, the court can still find you guilty.
Correct, Your Honor.
Has anybody forced you to enter this plea?
No, Your Honor.
Besides the plea bargain that your lawyer got for you, has anyone promised you anything in order to get you to do this?
No, Your Honor.
Are you doing this of your own free will?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is there a plea bargain? Can I ask the state to please recite it?
Yes, Your Honor. The agreement is for a $0 fine, court costs, 199 days in the Bexar County Jail, credit for time served, money and time to run concurrent, and the state asks that the judgment be satisfied. Additionally, the state will take into consideration cause number 728-549 and cause number 728-550.
Is that your understanding of the plea bargain, Mr. Griner?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you agree with this, Mr. Allen?
Yes, Your Honor.
And Mr. Allen, the court having heard you plead no contest, on that plea, the court finds you guilty. I follow the plea bargain. I sentence you to a $0 fine. I sentence you to plus court costs. I sentence you to 199 days in the Bexar County Jail. Give you credit for time served, time and money run concurrent. Judgment is satisfied. Taken into consideration will be cause number CC 728-548 and cause number CC 728-549. 550. That means those cases will be dismissed.
Judge, really quick before you go on, it's 4-9. You're
Uh,
on case 48 right now.
Oh, sorry. Thank you. 4-9. Okay. That means those cases will be dismissed and returned for your plea in these cases. Okay. My understanding, is he got a TDC hold?
No, actually, Judge, he doesn't, but he's already taken care of that, so he will be out today.
Okay. So if these are the only cases holding you, you should be released sometime today, sir. Good luck to you, okay?
Thank you.
And thank you, Mr. Grinder. You can be excused.
Y'all have a good weekend.
You too.
You, Randy.
Bye, y'all.
Bye-bye. All right, Judge, Mr. Harkowitz is out.
Okay, Mr. Harkowitz, hold on. That's on Fay, Antonio Fay.
Yes, all paperwork signed and we have a JSAT offer.
So it'll be a JSAT offer. Okay. Yeah. Hold on one minute. Okay, can I get Mr. Fay in front of the camera, please? Okay, Mr. Fay, can you raise your right hand for me? You swear the testimony you're about to give me will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
I do.
Put your hand down, sir. I'm about to share my screen with you. Okay, do you see the screen? If you don't, get closer, okay? Do you see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Is your name Antonio Fay?
It is.
Are you the same Antonio Fay who in this cause number CC 731-381 who's charged with the offense of possession of a controlled substance between 3 grams and 28 grams? Is that you?
This is me.
This case is a Class A misdemeanor, and it's possible in this case that you could be punished anywhere from a minimum of 0 days in jail up to 1 year in jail. In addition, there's a fine possible anywhere from $0 to $4,000. Do you understand what you are charged with and what the possible punishment could be in your case, sir?
I do understand.
I'm now looking on my screen at a document entitled Defendant's Consent to Plea by Video. It's signed and that your attorney signed. When you signed this document, you told me that it was okay to do this by video. We do not have to do this in open court. Is that right?
That is correct.
I'm now looking at a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights. And you have signed it and your attorney signed it. Did you go over this document with your attorney?
Yes, I did.
And did your attorney explain this document to you?
He did.
And do you understand it?
I do understand.
Okay. Hold on, let me sign this document. Are you a citizen of this country?
I am.
I'm now looking at a document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal. You have signed it and your attorney signed it. When you signed this document, what you did was you told me, Judge, I understand that if my attorney makes a plea bargain agreement for me with the prosecutor, if you follow that plea bargain, I understand I will not have a right to appeal. Do you understand that, sir?
I do understand that.
So then, to the offense of possession of a controlled substance, less than 28 grams or more than 3 grams, how do you plead, sir? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
You understand that on a plea of no contest, that the court can still find you guilty. Is that a yes?
Yes.
And has anybody forced you to enter this plea?
Nobody has.
Okay. Besides the plea bargain that your lawyer got for you, besides that, anybody promised you something in order to get you to do this?
No, sir.
Are you entering your plea of your own free will?
Yes, I am.
Is there a plea bargain? Can I ask the state to please recite it?
Yes, Your Honor, the agreement is for a $0 fine, court costs, 5 days in the Bear County Jail, credit for time served, money and time to run concurrent, and the state asks that the judgment be satisfied.
Is that your understanding of the plea bargain in this case, Mr. Harkowitz?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you agree to this, Mr. Fay?
I do.
Then, sir, the court having heard you plead no contest, on that plea, the court finds you guilty. I follow the plea bargain. I sentence you to a $0 fine plus court costs. I sentence you to 5 days in the Bear County Jail. I'll give you credit for time served, time and money run current, and the judgment is satisfied. Is this the only case holding your client, Mr. Harkowitz?
Yes, Your Honor.
If this is the only case holding you, sir, then you should be released sometime today. All right. Good luck to you. Take care.
All right.
And-
Thank you,
And
Judge.
Mr. Harkowitz, you can be excused.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good weekend, everyone.
You too. Happy Friday.
Friday the 13th.
I know.
Judge, we should
Okay.
be ready on Teresa Hernandez when you're ready.
Okay, let me see. Pull up my paper document. All right, is this a straight plea or a probation plea?
It's a deferred adjudication probation plea, Judge.
Okay. So this is Hernandez. Okay, can I get Ms. Hernandez in front of the camera, please?
Judge.
Okay, Ms. Hernandez, can you raise your right hand for me? You swear testimony you're about to give me will be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes.
Thank you. Put your hand down. I'm about to share my screen with you. Okay. Do you see the screen?
Yes.
Is your name Teresa Hernandez?
Yes.
Are you the same Teresa Hernandez who in this cause number 726-380, who is charged currently with the offense of driving while intoxicated with a blood alcohol content of 0.015 or more in your body? Is that you?
Yes.
Does the state have a motion in this case? Ms. Mitchell?
My apologies, Your Honor. What was the question?
Do you have a motion to waive the enhancement?
My
Yes,
docket showing it's a 0.15, but my paperwork showing it's a DWF first. So do you have a motion in the case?
yes, Your Honor. The state moves to waive the enhancement and proceed as a Class B DWI, sorry.
The state having waived the blood alcohol enhancement, you are now charged with just DWI as a first offense. And for this offense, it is possible that you could be punished anywhere from a minimum of 72 hours in jail up to 6 months in jail. In addition, there's a fine possible anywhere from $0 to $2,000. Do you understand what you are charged with and what the possible punishment could be in your case?
Yes.
Looking at a document entitled Defendant's Consent to Plea by Video that you have signed and that your attorney signed. When you signed this document, you told me that it was okay to do this by video. We do not have to do this in open court. Is that correct?
Correct.
I'm now looking at a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights. And you have signed it and your attorney has signed it. Did you go over this document with your attorney?
Yes.
Did your attorney explain this document to you?
Yes.
And do you understand it?
Yes.
Hold on, let me sign this document. Are you a citizen of this country?
No.
Do you understand that a plea of guilty or a finding of guilty could affect your immigration status in this country?
Yes.
In other words, if you have a green card, it's possible you could lose your green card. It's possible you could lose your right to become a naturalized American citizen. It's possible you could be deported. Do you understand those three possibilities?
Yes.
Ms. Morgan, did you talk to your client about the possible immigration consequences, and does she understand them?
Judge, she's in the U.S. Oh, yes, I did. Yes.
Okay. Now, I'm looking on my screen at a document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal. You have signed it and your attorney signed it. When you signed this document, What you did was you told me, Judge, I understand that if my attorney makes a plea bargain agreement for me with the prosecutor, if you follow that plea bargain, I understand I will not have a right to appeal in this case. Do you understand that, man?
Yes.
So then, to the offense of driving while intoxicated as a first offense, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
You understand that on a plea of no contest, the court can still find you guilty.
Yes.
Has anybody forced you to enter this plea?
No.
Besides the plea bargain that your lawyer got for you, besides that, anyone promised you anything in order to get you to enter this plea?
No.
Are you entering your plea of your own free will?
Yes.
Is there a plea bargain? Could I ask the state to please recite it?
Yes, Your Honor. The agreement is for a $500 fine, court costs, 14 months of deferred adjudication, a DWI education course, victim impact panel, TAP evaluation, ignition interlock for half the term, 48 hours of community service, and $60 in reimbursement to Texas Department of Public Safety.
Is that your understanding of the plea bargain in this case, Ms. Morgan?
It is, Judge. And when she gets out, if she doesn't have access to a vehicle, I will address it with Judge Pena.
Okay. And do you agree to this, Ms. Hernandez?
Yes.
Ms. Hernandez, deferred can be a good deal, it can be a bad deal. The good part about the deal is it's a fancy form of probation. But what's good about it is if you successfully complete it, you can truthfully say that you were never convicted of this crime. The bad part of the deal is if you screw up and you get violated in this case, you're looking at the maximums. You could be looking at the maximum 1 year in jail and the maximum $4,000 fine. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Do you still want to do the deferred?
Yes.
Okay. Then the court, having heard you plead no contest, on that plea, the court finds that there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, I do not find you guilty. I instead put you on probation and I defer adjudication in this case for 14 months. I assess a $500 fine plus court costs. I make it a condition of you deferred that you do 48 hours of community service. I'm ordering that you take a DWI class. Okay. That you take a TAP evaluation and you follow all its recommendations. That you do ignition lock for at least a half of the term. And I'm ordering a $60 restitution for DPS. Unless there's another spot in this thing for me to do it. Sante, is that where I would put it? DPS fee?
Yes.
Okay.
And you just would put the amount.
Okay. I keep saying Sante, but it should be Sunlight, right? I'm sorry.
Yes, it's okay.
All right. Tell the deputies that you still need to talk to the probation officer. So they're going to put you in a room to talk to the probation officer. Okay. Good luck to you, man. All right.
Thank you, Judge.
He needs to talk to probation officer. All right. Gil?
Okay. Alex, we're gonna put her in one.
Okay, Gil, and I'm working on the paperwork.
Okay, she'll be there.
All right. Let me stop the share here. And Miss Morgan, you can be excused. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. Y'all have a good day.
You too.
Judge, I'll be in one.
Okay.
Judge, I told pretrial to get on. I am waiting for, on page 2, Judge, on Fernando Trevino.
Okay.
Capello. And on the first page, I'm waiting for Mr. Zachary Green on Manuela Aguilar. Now, I got a hold of Mr. Fernando, but I haven't got a hold of Mr. Green. So I don't know if you want to take care of that case today and for me to pass it on, it's up to you.
If you can find someone to pass it on to, and we can take care of it today, great. If you can't, then, we have to do what we have to do.
Okay, I'll keep trying to get a hold of him, Judge. I just sent him an email.
Right now, I'm signing those dismissals on the cases that were taken into consideration, so let me do that. Here's one dismissal. And then I'm doing the second dismissal on Buren. Okay, I've signed the two cases that were taken into consideration, the Van Buren cases. So then. All right, so we're waiting on two attorneys.
Yes, Judge. Maria's here for pre-trial if you want to go over the bond.
Yeah, I will. Maria, can I go over the
Yes, sir.
bond document with you?
Yes, Judge. Which one do you want to start with?
Can we start with the misdemeanors, please?
Okay.
Okay, number one should be there.
Number one should be there, correct?
Two not handled.
Correct.
Three not handled. What about
Correct.
four?
Four was released on bond.
So four's on bond. Okay. I have it as being there, but okay. Four's on bond. Five on bond. Six should be there.
Correct.
Okay. Seven not handled. Eight on bond. Nine on bond. What about 10 and 11?
10 and 11 should be there.
12 on bond. 13 not handled. What about 14?
14 should be there.
15 not handled. 16 on bond. What about 17?
Should be there.
18 on bond.
18 refused.
18. Okay. Refused or on bond. I'm not sure which one, but okay. We're not doing them anyway. All right. So what about the felonies then?
Okay.
Number one, not handled. Number two, not handled. Number three, not handled. Correct?
Correct.
What about four?
Number 4 should be there.
Five, not handled. Six, refused. Seven, not handled. Is that right?
No. Okay. So number 8 should be there.
Okay.
He's a Spanish speaker.
Okay. Spanish speaker.
Number
Okay.
9 is not handled.
9 is not handled.
Correct.
That must be in there. Okay. Not handled. What about
number-
10?
Number 10 released on bond.
Number 10's on bond. 11.
11, 12, and 13 should be there.
Okay, hold on. 14 on bond. 15 not handled. What about 16?
16 should be there.
Okay, so we got over the
Judge.
docket.
Judge,
Yes,
on the felony, number 4's in the hospital.
4 on the felony. Hold on. Number 4, hospital. Okay, well, I'll put medical here. Okay,
Then the last one, number 16, refused. Gomez.
and number 16 refused. Okay, thank you, Gil. All right, now we're still waiting on.
Mr. Fernando Trevino is here, Judge. Let's see, Mr. Trevino, this is Terry. You got an offer in your case?
Not yet.
Not yet? Okay.
I think it's gonna be time served, just what my understanding was.
Is that correct, Kendra? Randy Capello? Or do you want to confer in a breakout room, Kendra?
he had, yes, we can JSAT him.
Oh, you can JSAT him? Okay, got it. Mr. Trevino, you ready to speak to your client? Did you fill out your plea paperwork that I sent you? Oh, you did. I already checked that. Okay, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
2.
Moving him to 2, Judge. There you go,
Okay.
Mr. Trevino, moving you to 2.
Okay, then what about the other case?
I still haven't heard from Mr. Green, Judge. If not, I'll pass this case on. Let me, their attorney of the day for the misdemeanors, Adam Pulse. Let me see what I can do with that. And if you want to start, Mr. Hilly's here if you want to start on the
Yeah, can we
felonies.
start with Mr. Hilly then on the,
Let me get an interpreter.
is it felony she's got? Yeah.
Yes, Judge.
Okay, I'm
The
gonna
very
take
first
this off of YouTube. So, hold on.